Channel 2 Investigates has learned that Harris County commissioners could pull the plug on the pop-up medical shelter at NRG Park as early as next week.
That site sits empty and has a potential price tag of $60 million. And tonight, investigator Mario Diaz takes a closer look at the contracts and some of the expenses that you, the taxpayer, will help cover.
As far as items on the agenda today, the largest one is the NRG effort, which is $60 million.
It has been 2 weeks since a 250-bed medical shelter started construction at NRG. The facility went up within a matter of days. There was even a splashy tour with the media. Harris County Judge Lina Hidalgo making her message clear that day.
We don't want to be caught flat-footed. We're working to stay ahead of this.
But to this day, there still have been no patients, according to the county. Why should you care? Your hard-earned dollars are paying for it. Channel 2 Investigates obtained the full contract from the county with Gardner, the Deer Park company building the facility. It lists highly compensated personnel ranging from various safety officers receiving day rates of $2,875, $2,300, and $2,012 a day. Also in the mix, a finance section chief with a daily rate of $2,875.
For a finance chief? Are they going to have a bank in the hospital?
Also listed, 2 public information officers at $2,012 a day. Even though the contract the county signed clearly states contact with the news media, citizens of Harris County, or governmental agencies shall be the responsibility of the county.
Obviously, the county has a lot of public information officers that could be given this task.
Ed Emmett is the former county judge for Harris County and Channel 2's political analyst. We had him look at the contract and Garner's scope of work. His take?
It's a lot of money. $60 million. Does that make sense?
How this deal came about is intriguing, considering that just over 24 hours ago, Judge Hidalgo described her decision-making process.
I don't make decisions based on politics. I make decisions based on science, based on data.
Again, that was Judge Hidalgo yesterday. Keep in mind, 24 hours before county commissioners approved the $60 million project on April 7th, Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner made one thing clear.
We are still well within the hospital's ability to handle the load.
So far, Mayor Turner's assessment has been accurate. And at the time, 2 national databases predicted there would not be any strains on our resources, though we were still a few weeks away from our peak. However, back on April 7th, Judge Hidalgo told Channel 2 Investigates the deal really came down to this.
Where there's pretty much the last medical shelter we could have access to. There weren't any others, and it was take it or leave it.
We did have 2 interviews set up today with Garner's John Temporelli, the vice president whose name is on the contract, but both times he had to cancel. We also tried to determine Garner's experience at building hospitals in the field and how many they have done nationwide, but a PR person did not respond to us. Channel 2 Investigates has identified other pop-up hospitals across the nation. Some, like Denver, are becoming smaller, or in the case of Seattle, they have already been dismantled. One thing they all have in common, they cost taxpayers millions. Locally, the facility is getting mixed reviews from those paying the running tab.
We always want to be ready. We do not want, Houstonians to need the care and not have access to it.
Let's get people out there, I guess. Or shut it down until we need it, one of the two. No need to waste anybody's time sitting out there for no reason.
That it would be nice if no one ever stepped in the hospital, and that means we wouldn't have COVID-19 patients.
Now, if the temporary facility is shut down at next week's Commissioner's Court and no one ever steps foot inside of it, Judge Hidalgo's office tells Channel 2 Investigates the county will be on the hook for $17 million, with plans for the federal government to reimburse 75% of the cost. Mario Diaz, Channel 2 Investigates.
Keep us